President Biden signed an executive order today intending to make it easier for women to travel to another state to get an abortion.
Tia Ewing is in Studio 32 with the details on this. Tia.
Anthony and Sally, we want to break all of this down. The order also allows states where abortion is still legal to apply for Medicare waivers that would help them treat patients from out of state. And joining me now is Professor Stephen Maynard-Caliendo from North Central College. Thank you as always for always being here to talk more in-depthly about these topics.
Sure, Tia. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Let's talk about this. We know a lot of women travel from outside surrounding states to Illinois to have abortions. In terms of what the president decided today, how will this impact women in states where abortions are banned?
It seems like the intention here, I mean, obviously the intention of this executive order, as well as the one that we saw a couple of weeks ago, is designed to circumvent, to whatever extent possible, the court's decision that took away the fundamental constitutional right for women to have reproductive freedom on the abortion decision. In this particular case, though, Tia, it is about travel. It is about states who have signaled that they want to try to ban or stop their own citizens from moving into states that have illegal abortions. And it also is about the potential economic impact on states like Illinois of an influx that could come in for those procedures.
Let's talk about this part of it, the order from the president. You know, obviously we've heard from the Supreme Court already on some of this. Can the court make this unconstitutional?
Sure, but not unilaterally. They can't sort of just sit in the Supreme Court and decide it's unconstitutional. There would have to be a lawsuit by somebody who has standing that makes its way through the judicial process and ultimately ends up at the Supreme Court. I think it's really interesting what happened in Kansas yesterday, where the first time since the Dobbs decision, voters had a chance to say what they thought. Kansas is not a particularly progressive state, but the amendment that would have allowed a full ban on abortions in Kansas was overwhelmingly shot down by those voters. So I think we're starting to see signals, and we'll get more of those as more elections happen in the next few weeks.
You mentioned the word lawsuit, so let's talk about this one separately. The Justice Department sued Idaho over its statute that criminalizes abortions, with Attorney General Merrick Garland arguing that it violates federal law. What's the benefit if the Justice Department wins in this case?
There are two benefits. One is the narrow benefit, which is that the argument that the Justice Department is making is that the near total ban violates a law that says hospitals have to be free and physicians at hospitals have to be free to perform emergency services when needed. And Merrick Garland believes, and the Justice Department believes, that the Idaho law does not permit that. Now, the bigger question, of course, is the supremacy clause of the U.S. Constitution that says that federal law and laws in pursuance of the Constitution are supreme. That is, that they cannot be contradicted by state and local laws. And so that is a bigger question in the sense that if Congress decides to write a law that protects a woman's right to choose, or if Congress passes a law that makes abortion illegal across the board, those are laws that will be supreme to state and local laws. And so there's an important implication for that as well.
Professor Caliendo, it's always great to have you here. You break it down so everyone can understand. I'm sure we'll be talking about this subject again. Thank you for being with us.